some minutes long, so I think I'm going to remake that and just include all the other extra footage that I got other than just me talking. Try and cut that down a little bit so I don't lose interest pretty quick. Today is February 19th. I just got back from a Texas run on Friday the 16th, and I went up to dispatch when I got back to try and get my load for this week, and they're not going to let me run Texas this week. As much as I hate that, because I really enjoy running Texas, I suppose they have their reason for it. The reason being, I have to be back at the yard no later than 8 o'clock in the morning on Friday the 23rd, which means I have to have Friday off. The reason for that is it is Alexis's birthday, and if you don't know who Alexis is, that is my girlfriend. Now, I'm not taking off work just because it's her birthday. She's going to be 25 years old. Birthdays are no longer important once you hit a certain age, and 25 is definitely past that age. But at 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday, her and I have to go to the hospital and have an ultrasound done to find out whether our baby is going to be a boy or a girl. Sorry, I screwed that up. I'm a little sleepy. So I will have a video about that, and if anybody has seen my father's video, which most of you have come from his channel, then you have seen the video where he explains it. Him and my mother are going to be grandparents. So I'll have a video on that, letting everybody know whether it is a boy or a girl. I will be happy either way, but I feel like I would have more in common with a boy because I am one. So anyways, my company wants to keep me close by, so if something happens, my truck breaks down, a shipper decides, oh, we're too busy.
Can you hear me back here?
We're too busy, we can't accept the truck today, and I gotta stay out overnight, then at least I'm closer to home, so I have a much easier shot at making it back home in time for this appointment. Excuse me. So today, I hooked up to a loaded trailer. One of the yard guys loaded it. Now, I did scale it out this time with my truck completely full of fuel, all my supplies, all my equipment, all that, and I am under 80,000 pounds. So I'm good there. I don't have to worry about that again. But I hooked up to this loaded trailer this morning, and I have to run that to Buffalo, New York. Typically, whenever you run to New York with this company, you go into Canada and pick up a return load. Now, if anybody knows anything about crossing international borders, you have to have a passport. I myself do not have a passport. You don't need a passport to go to Texas, so I don't have one. I didn't spend the money on it. The company will help me get it, but they don't see where I need it, so they said don't worry about it, and that's okay. Because I don't want to go through all the fingerprints and all that and deal with the government any more than I have to. So today I'm running up to Buffalo, New York. Now this is a drop that I've been to before. This is probably the worst drop on the upstate New York board. At least that's what the one guy told me. Because when you get there, there's nowhere for you to park. It's right on the road. You got the road, a sidewalk, and their building. Their building has a bay door that you have to back into. You have to cross over the sidewalk and back into the bay door. Now, in order to back into the bay door, you either have to side alley dock off the street, or you can pull into the empty lot across the street and offset back into the bay door. I can do either, but anybody that I know is going to prefer to offset it and back up where they can almost see what they're backing into instead of side alley dock and not see what they're backing into. The kicker of it is, once you pull into that empty lot and go to back up, you got 5 lanes of traffic you have to cross in reverse. 2 lanes going this way, 2 lanes going this way, and 1 turning lane in the middle. So when I get there, I'm going to pull into that empty lot, try and line myself up as best as I can to offset into the door, grab my paperwork, go across the street, check in, make sure that's the door they want me in. They have another one with a small parking lot, but depending on what kind of material you have and what time of day it is, then they're probably going to tell me to back into the door right on the street. That's typically the most common door you back into there. I'd like to get a video of loading and unloading, or backing in or backing across the street, but with that given situation, there is way too much going on, so I'm not going to be able to. And loading takes forever, or unloading rather takes forever at this customer. They have a small overhead crane, and I have bundles of pipe on my trailer. Got bundles of pipe, and they have to take them off 1 bundle at a time. I don't know exactly how many bundles I have because I didn't load it and it's tarped, but I know I got pipe. I know where it came from, and I know it's decently heavy. I got the paperwork. It tells me how many pieces and all that, and how it should tell me how many lifts too, which is bundles. I just didn't look at it because that doesn't matter to me. Anyways, that's what I'm doing today. After I get backed into the door, I'll take a picture of where I'm backed in at, because the nose of my tractor has to block 1 lane of traffic, because this is a very, very old building. And as with the city of Pittsburgh, this building, much like most of the buildings in Pittsburgh, were not designed to have this big of a truck and trailer backed into it. But with the changing times, that's kind of what you got to do now. Trailers are not getting any smaller, and buildings are not getting any bigger. At least not the old ones that are already built. So I'll include a couple pictures. I'll take a picture of the load after I take my tarps off and whatnot. Try to include something that somebody wants to see other than my ugly mug chatting away. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today, and I am probably running the Michigan board the rest of the week. So that'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday that I'm running the Michigan board. So yeah, there's that. I'll include all the pictures I can, and hopefully somebody gets some sort of enjoyment. Well, fellas, they changed it up on me. I actually backed into their parking lot and into one of the bay doors instead of hanging the nose of my tractor out into the street. So there ain't any pictures of that for you. I didn't get a picture of the load either, because as soon as I got it untarped, he wanted it backed in so he can get it unloaded. They're actually working through their lunch to get me unloaded now, so I guess that's kind of nice. I feel like I'm getting special treatment here. I can go ahead and turn a phone around, since I can't flip the camera around while I'm recording, and show you the road, but it's not going to do much justice. It ain't real busy today. Well, not this time of day at least. And you got 2 lanes going each way, 1 turning lane in the middle. That entrance for that shopping plaza or LA Fitness right there is where I pulled in, and I pulled in up there and backed into here where I'm at now. That truck's in the way, so you can't see the empty lot, but I originally pulled in there thinking I was going to have to back across the street from the empty lot into their door. But I guess that didn't happen. So I guess I got a 3-hour deadhead home after they get me unloaded because I don't have a passport. And that's fine. I don't really care to go to Canada anyways unless I'm on vacation. And even then, I think I'll stay right here. Anyways, feel like what I'm rambling about, thumbs up will work for me, thumbs down, whichever, I don't care. Comments, questions, things you've always wondered. If I don't know the answer, I probably come up with one for you. No. Anyways, if you like what I'm doing, let me know. Thank you. Catch you on the next one.